Almost done. So, since when are you a 40k fan?
Since I was 13.
I recently found out about it, like recently. Been reading a lot of lore ever since.
You know, what's interesting is I read a lot of lore when I was 13, and I've forgotten it all now, and it's probably all been superseded. So I've actually got a very hazy understanding of the details of the 40k universe these days. I wish I had the time to go and look it all up and stuff, but I just don't.
Okay, so in your city, notice you can acquire a tile, so make sure you do that, and just move your units any way you like. Oh, you play with the Space Marines, you only get one city.
No, I need to found a city then.
Oh, no, never mind, you're Chaos. You're Chaos now. You found your city, I believe, with the Chaos Cultists?
Yeah, I just don't know where.
Somewhere where there's food. It's like civilization, basically.
No, there isn't that much bloody food around, to be honest.
Doesn't matter, you can construct farms if you don't have food. Open the chat on my phone. How's D-Live?
D-Live? No, I haven't used it for ages.
I know you've been streaming on it for a bit.
For ages. Sorry, I'm just choosing research.
Chat, let me know how the sound is like. And yeah, Arch also downloaded this game, so.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, he's very busy lately. Making armaments that I can complain about.
It's the new Scandinavian Kalmar League recreated.
Man, I don't know what people say in English, but I have a couple of friends from Germany, and they hate her guts. And the reason they hate her guts is because the German people try their best not to pollute. Like, they're very eco-friendly.
Yeah.
And hearing...
She's shaming them.
Yeah, shaming them for, like, doing, you know, a lot better than China, for example.
Yeah. Well, it is generally quite embarrassing. It's like, what is going on here? The lawsuit doesn't include China, the world's largest polluter.
Oh, I know why. Because
China
didn't sign that treaty.
Yeah, they'll say fuck off.
Yeah. So it's only the countries that signed the treaty that are getting shafted.
Basically, yeah. But the whole thing's just, I don't know, just ignore her. She's only preaching to the choir. She's not changing much.
Yeah, it's not her that's doing it. It's the people behind her that are like the multi-million-dollar companies that are hiding behind her skirt from criticism.
Yeah, but just like look at it as cringe rather than.
Yeah, well, tell you what, when your gas tax is going to go up, then you're going to be, oh, sorry, just ignore it.
I don't think they're going to succeed.
What they're doing is, and I told you this off stream, is that they are creating the image into the public's mind that this is what's popular now. Sargon is playing with the heretics.
Yes.
The Emperor does not protect. Who is the biggest polluter in 40k, Sargon?
God, I don't know.
The orcs.
I just told you. I just told you. I have no idea about the lore anymore.
Well, the
Well, I
orcs
don't
are
know.
the orcs are the biggest polluter because they fart a lot with their spores and.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So apparently, there is a theory that the reason the emperor is still alive is because the orcs believe in him, and they're so numerous, and that Gestalt field actually affects the body of the emperor.
I'll press F to doubt whatever it is.
Ooh, you got some heretics.
Yeah, I've got some natives that need to be colonized.
Oh my god, I remember Polygon freaking out about that game which allows you to colonize an island. Greedfall.
There's games about colonization of the Americas.
Yeah.
Called colonization.
Yeah, and that doesn't stop the social justice activists from freaking out.
Yeah.
The
The thing
virgin
is,
social...
they see, but they forget that that makes playing as the natives an attractive and interesting prospect.
Oh, you can't. No, it's an RPG like Gothic, where you get to play an empire that's colonizing the world.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Those are really strong, by the way. You'll need to research anti-tanks weapons in order to take them down. I'll send some orcs in order to help you out. I don't know why
I'm sure I can just run away.
Yeah, no idea why you got so unlucky to have those spawn next to you.
It's fine.
Arch could probably tell us a lot more about that unit.
Yeah, it would be nice to have Arch's wisdom here. Caseland robot. Caseland. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and by the way, Sargon, why would you want to play as the virgin native rather than the Chad Spanish conquistador?
Because see if you can win. If you can win as the natives, then that's a greater victory.
But what about the Spanish you'd kill?
What about them?
You'd be killing civilized people.
Okay.
I mean, it's one thing
I
to
don't
kill
care.
natives.
It's a video game, V.
See, it's kind of hard to tell the difference because I read a lot of Polygon recently.
I don't know why you do.
Well, I need to make a living, Sargon. I need to make videos.
Yeah, about Polygon, I guess. Man, I tell you what, things have been wild here in the UK.
I've
So
been following it a bit. I
So
understand
much
that
shit
the
is going
queen,
down.
the queen isn't the top dog anymore. Is the supreme court?
Basically, yeah. I take it. How do I regenerate my units?
You got the like you basically hold them still, and you got like hold position until heal. They heal a lot more if you're in blue territory, and they heal normally outside, and they heal very little if you're in enemy territory.
So very nice.
Oh my god, I got enslavers. Turn down the game audio. So, what videos are you working on?
The Demolition Man one at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should be fun.
I always wanted to make a Starship Troopers Traders of Mars video to deconstruct your ideology.
I don't think it would. All you'd be able to do is point out a flaw in it, like a potential flaw. So, well, yeah, sure. But corruption is just a factor of life. Shit. Recruit hounds.
Ah, they're easy.
Thank God.
I don't think social justice would appreciate these creatures called enslavers.
I suppose it depends on who's doing the enslaving.
Oh, that's right. Did you notice that Black Hitler denounced Greta Thunberg?
Yeah, did you not see it on my Facebook page? That's probably where you learned of it. Yeah, I saw it earlier. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, you know, like I'm not a fan. So this has got dramatic music for a turn-based game.
Yeah.
It's like it's.
You should build another city.
Yeah, I will do.
We need to create a supply line between me and you.
Yes.
Because right now I can't reach you. There's too many powerful enemies.
Yeah. Like crewds.
Croods are
Okay,
the least
they're obviously not that powerful. My guy's gunning through them.
No, Croods aren't, but wait until you beat the enslavers. They took an entire company of orcs.
Right.
I like how Warhammer Arch goes like Croods. He's got his
Yeah.
own way of pronouncing them.
Oh, I've just met some enslavers.
Yeah, try to keep your main units away from them, like send your weak units.
Jesus, I did no damage. Fuck. I think I got a problem.
Since when do you get Chaos Space Marines? Like, I thought they come really late in the tech tree.
I guess not. I mean, I was started with them, so
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Eventually you get access to Titans and other more impressive units. Air units as well.
Sweet.
So apparently my orcs are bored and the doc recommends physical activities, so I need to kill 3 different units.
Really?
Yeah. Look, if you glouse your mouse over the portrait with the Space Marine, you get like a little story.
Doing stuff at the moment. So yeah. Right, okay, yeah.
Oh, did you know that your little friend, what's her name? Jess Phillips. She had a guy coming up to her house, throwing a rock in her window and calling her a fascist.
Yeah, I did see that.
And if you go on her Twitter, she did encourage people a couple of weeks ago to bash the fash.
Did she?
It's a little bit
What?
of ironic, I were to say.
Sorry, I thought it ended. I'd like to see evidence of this, but...
Oh, I'll show you after the game. No problem.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing's pretty bloody stupid. Are you Necrons, eh?
No, I'm more.
Oh, you're Orcs.
Someone said it wasn't her house, it was her constituency office.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, still. Same principle, basically. I'm building some anti-tank guys in order to try and help you out with them as well.
Oh, thank you.
And you can work towards hero units. You need to look into the tech tree because I'm not sure exactly where they are, but you get psychers and shit like that.
Hmm.
Someone said going to her house would be much worse. Like, yeah, I guess, but like anywhere is bad.
Just don't do anything.
Yes,
at
like
all.
anywhere is bad. Like that's
holy
my
shit,
point.
yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
it's the left encouraging people to this nonsense, because it seems that citizens can't discriminate between fascist and non-fascist.
It's terrible, man. What does an outpost do? I seem to have captured an outpost.
I think when your units are there, they get certain bonuses. So
Right,
if you actually go inside it, your units are more safe.
Right, okay.
People in the chat are telling me about a gentleman named Guy Fawkes, saying he might be useful during this time period.
Yeah, I was thinking for a joke of starting a petition to petition Parliament to have an extra long session on November the 5th.
Sargon, stop joking.
But that's the thing, right?
Stop joking, you're not allowed!
At this point, I don't want to make the jokes just in case these things happen. Like, so, you know, I'm just like, yeah, nothing, don't do anything, just keep your fucking head down. You know, be sensible, don't be a dick. Everything's fucking tense right now.
Yeah, show submission, bend over.
No, it's not show submission, it's don't threaten anything.
Yeah, I mean, you get to vote soon.
Presumably.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And if they allow you to vote, then you can.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, look, those are my works that got enslaved by the enslavers.
Oh. Well, good news. Thanks for sending them over.
Well, the actual ones are still coming, but
Yeah.
they move kind of slow.
Okay, well, I mean, it's slowly dying.
Oh, I guess we can play another game.
Well, no, I mean, it's only one city. I'm building the thing I need to build to get troops.
Oh yeah, you have another city. Okay.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
That's my boys.
Okay, it's probably going to be quicker to kill them, isn't it?
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh shit, not the enslavers.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Are you sending another squad of orcs my way?
Yeah, but it's next to impossible because there's enslavers and kroots.
Well, don't send them ammunition.
Well, I hope to kill them. Give Warhammer Sanctus Reach a crack at some point. Basically 40k version of XCOM, a major game. Also, MPs made their bed. I hope it's comfortable. Man, I tell you, like at the next elections, I wonder.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking nuclear, mate. It's gonna be nuclear.
I will tell you how scared Labour is that that black
They know
chick,
they're gonna
what's
get
her name?
butchered. Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about She's talking about giving immigrants the right to vote.
Yeah.
The love of the
Yes,
forest.
yes, Binary, the Demolition Man video is coming. Oh, look at all these fucking sons of bitches. Stop shooting my city.
Who talked about the love of the foreigner? Was it Plato?
Aristotle.
Stop.
It's one down.
I'm starting to think he was a little bit ahead of
Right
his
about
time.
right about almost everything, yeah. Oh, my Chaos Space Marines have leveled up. That's good. How do I level them up? Or does it do, it does automatically, does it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Why do you think the love of the foreigner is something that every tyrant has in common?
It's because they're putting themselves against their countrymen. I thank God for those bugs.
Yeah, but like the foreigner can also rebel.
Yeah, but the foreigner is in a foreign land, so he's surrounded by people who he doesn't implicitly trust as his own. And it's the same reason that Machiavelli said that the safest fortress for a prince is the love of his people.
That is actually true.
Yeah, I know. Tell you what, this has been tense. Not gonna lie.
It's a fun game, isn't it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Oh god, I think I'm about to lose this city. Oh, your fucking orcs are coming now.
I can't get to you, and I don't think you can get to me. The enslavers, they're too strong.
I know.
And the thing is, like, one pack of enslavers, I'm starting to think they can mind control more than just one unit.
Yeah. Produce Chaos Space Marines. Yes, God, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to build a larger army before sending anything more.
Don't say that. Six turns to build Chaos Space Marines. Son of a bitch.
Which is the one where I can build more cities.
No. Son of a bitch.
What? You lost more?
Well, I lost the set. That's fine. Right, retreat then. What does a trader encampment do?
I've no idea about that.
Right, okay.
You need to build anti-tank units to take down those robots.
I will do.
Literally every unit from 40k is in this game, from these factions, I mean. Yeah, there's a lot of love put into it.
Good.
Bringing out the boys. So what do you make of the American Democrats?
Well, did you see the Labour Party conference? Any of the footage from that? Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I usually don't watch communists.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Literally just comrade, comrade, comrade.
Really? They called each other
One of them said, "What, dude?" On my Thinkery channel, I put up a supercut of like the you know, the most communist bits of it. The whole fucking thing, mate, is just total communism, and it's just like one of them said, you know, we have nothing to lose but our chains, and then gave a salute that looked a lot like a Hitler salute. It's just like, fucking, what is this? Like, and they're like, trans comrades, comrades, comrades. It's like, oh, fucking hell, man. They're full-on communists now.
Remember when people would say that it's a conspiracy theory if you consider, you know, them to be communists?
Well, I don't know what the conspiracy is. They keep saying it.
Yeah, it's like if you claim something is a conspiracy theory, it's almost like you debunked the allegations.
Yeah. You're not debunking shit.
Yeah, by the way, those are enslavers. They can take control of your unit.
I know. Okay, thank God. I have another squad of Space Marines now, finally.
The only problem with this game is that it has zero diplomacy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's with the team, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can send a contingent of units towards you now, because I got more than I had before.
Mm-hmm.
But the Democrats want to impeach Trump.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
They started the procedures.
Yeah, but it can't happen. The Republicans would have to defect.
And do you know which is one of the only Democrats that spoke against it?
Tulsi.
Yes. I swear, the thing that I like the most about the Democrats is that they keep trying to out-left each other. It's like...
Yeah. It's a competition.
Yeah.
Same in Labour, mate. It's the same in Labour.
It's like, I want open borders. I want no more deportations. I want Americans to pay for the health care of every immigrant.
Mate, unironically, Labour passed a motion to allow non-citizens to vote.
Yeah. I said they're desperate.
That's what they... Yeah, that's what they're going for. Like, you could come on holiday and vote. Like,
no, if they do that, like if they do that, and I fit the legal criteria, I'll come to vote.
It's wild, isn't it? It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, seriously, like if they legitimately do that, I will see if it's legal for me to go to vote in the UK, and I will.
Why should it not be?
Maybe it will be like you need to have residence there for like 1 year or something.
It just says you've left?
It says connection lost.
Yeah, it just said you'd left. Hang on. Can I invite you again?
Maybe.
Like to lobby, maybe?
Let's see. Apparently, I heard that this game does crash, but I thought that they fixed it.
V is joined. Right. Well, it said V is joined.
Yeah.
Can you...
Yeah, I'm here.
Great, great, great. Well, these things are coming for you.
Try to bring some units towards me if you can, and we should join our forces.
Yeah, I've got to build an army first. I'm waiting for another unit to come out and then I'll send them over.
I almost killed these enslavers.
Right.
These robots are actually very weak against anti-tank infantry.
Good. Right, okay, I'm coming over.
Ah, I got my units back because I killed the enslavers.
Oh, nice.
God damn it, they took like 3 units. Insane. I wonder how the Civ game company didn't sue them.
Say again?
I wonder how the 2K Interactive didn't sue the developers of this game.
Well, it's a genre.
I guess, but it's so similar to Civ, it's not even funny.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm happy with... I'm actually really happy with the way it works. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried about the disconnect. I hope it's not going to happen.
Well, if you can make it. Oh.
Are you catching the Red Plague?
No, it's just hay fever.
Do you know what the Red Plague is?
No.
Communism.
Well, no, I'm certainly not catching that.
I'm not kidding, that's what actually they called it.
I would. It's a perfectly valid name.
Honestly, man, I want McCarthy back.
Alright, calm down.
People are saying that the Red Scare was bad. I think the Red Scare wasn't bad enough.
Mate, at the moment, my country is so on a highly strung wire that I'm not making edgy jokes. I can't do it. I could end up getting in massive trouble. They'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
So I've been reading history a little bit, and I already told this to my chat, but there was these 2 clowns in Soviet Russia. And back then, clowns were like you and me. They were making political commentary.
Yeah.
They had a really large audience. And they were pro-Bolshevik. But when they saw what Lenin was doing, after he won the revolution, they changed their stances and they became criticists of Lenin. So one day, they made a couple of anti-communist jokes, and the revolutionaries that were there started to shoot people that were laughing.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I'm sure you did. You not include this in a video recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. I listened to your video. So yeah, it was really interesting. It's like how these things go.
Well, I mean, the thing with humor, if it has a dose of reality in it, it's why it's funny. So there is no response to that, you know? It's like people laugh, they mock you, they don't take you seriously. And the only way the left knows to respond to it is through violence. And it's like, it's...
Well, don't run away from this thing that we're fighting.
But my unit is almost dead, so...
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Because my unit's shit at this thing, I'll shoot the hounds instead.
Basically why they don't like jokes, because if you laugh at a joke, it means that you kind of deep inside agree with it. And it exposes, you know, the fact that a lot of people think like the person telling the joke.
Are we getting cut up or what?
No, I'm here. Just that I have too many units to control.
Right, okay. These do look awesome, though, I've got to say.
Which ones?
Well, just they all look like they should.
Oh, the space.
That's
the
pretty
Chaos
great.
Space Marines? Yeah.
No, just the orcs. Like, you know, I wasn't even looking at the Chaos Space Marines. But yeah, I mean, they look fine. Can I change the color of them?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to do that.
Well, obviously in the beginning when you...
Oh, right.
Daka. Needs more duck.
Piling onto it.
Yeah, it's because we don't have anti-tank units.
Yeah.
Shit, they don't do that much damage to air. It's kind of interesting.
It is. I'm gonna found the city over here.
Never mind, I can I bomb it? Jink increases the range damage reduction, turbo boost. Man, orc range units are utter shit.
Well, I should hope so, to be honest. They're using cover, and my units are not designed for this.
God, shoot Carl's units, please. Why does it have so much affection for mine?
Yeah, how do I put a mark of chaos on one of my units?
I've absolutely no idea. I haven't played Chaos.
Yeah, okay,
Patrick says the Red Scare was justified. There were communists in the State Department and Hollywood. McCarthy didn't hold hearings on it. The Brown Scare is way worse. I don't know what the Brown Scare is, but I'm pretty sure there are communists in the State Department now and in Hollywood.
Could well be.
I mean, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was speaking like a debater. She was like, I don't care what the polls say. I don't care what people think about Trump. We're going to impeach him. In other words, like, democracy. Yeah. The people.
Okay, well, I've got a bigger army now, which is nice.
I got the tank busters here.
Oh, that's good. I forgot to put my Space Marines in the tank though. Leveled up. Do I have to do anything, or do they level up automatically?
I think they level your hero units.
But just my regular units.
Yeah, your regular units level up.
Yeah, but I don't have to do anything. Right. No. Okay, well that's good. I think we won this war.
Yeah.
Against the NPCs.
Yeah, we managed to defeat one robot.
Yep. I'm very proud. I'm going to found a city here.
Okay.
So, yeah, so to try and help get things together.
I'm going to go scout.
Okay. I will maintain a front. Yeah. Oh. It's a good thing I am.
These are nothing. Like they die really fast.
I know.
By the way, see that purple shit? Don't stand in it. It does damage.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does a lot of damage actually.
Right, okay.
Did you add any AIs? Because I feel kind of lonely here.
I thought I had.
I'm sure.
Well, maybe I didn't. I mean, don't rule it out.
I mean, we could fight each other.
Well, I'd be shit. I mean, it's
Shit.
like first time I've ever played.
Yeah, it would be unfair.
I found some bad guys.
It's going to be fun when Arch plays and we will have a free-for-all.
Mm.
Maybe add one computer there for a good kicking.
So we have 3 computers and have all against all.
Yeah, if I zoom in, my city has little hovels and things like that. Man, stop bothering the fauna.
Well, I'm making my way west.
I don't think PETA approves of what you're doing there.
Oh, wow. Can't remember the last time I paid attention to Peter's opinions on anything, to be honest.
Well, they kind of feel ignored, which is why they keep doing their really weird activism, like taking a dog and barbecuing it in front of a kindergarten. Why do they always pick on me?
Near-fight hybrids, eh?
Yeah.
I didn't last very long.
Nah, it's just those robots and the enslavers that are a really big problem.
Yeah.
So you're saying that these turn-based strategy games are really easy to make?
Oh shit. Yeah, comparatively. So everything's predictable. So I was making sort of that sort of thing.
By the way, if you can talk about it, how's your lawsuit with Aquila obviously going?
I have no idea. It's just hanging there doing nothing. I have no idea what's happening. Neither does my lawyer.
I mean, you should check, as if you won, you can sue for damages.
I know. Well, he's trying.
Yeah, Aquila is quite silent about it as well.
It's because she's lost, basically.
Ah shit, my phone's battery died, so now I can't talk with the chat. I need to go get the charger from the other room.
You need to get a second monitor.
Ah, when I'm going to be a rich British person, I will.
Oh, come on. Oh, shit.
Can you divorce your wife so I can marry you and I get citizenship and then you can...
Monitors are not that expensive, come on.
I don't know, but it's like on the list of priorities. Is gay marriage allowed in Britain?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, convert to Islam, I marry you, I get British citizenship, and then you say I divorce you 3 times.
Why?
So I can get British citizenship.
Well, why can't you just apply for it?
Can I? I mean, I don't know what the conditions
Why
are.
not? Fucking what conditions?
What do you mean fucking what?
We let in 600,000 people a year?
Yeah, but they have more melanin than I do.
No, a lot of them are from Eastern Europe.
Oh. Is there any sort of culture that I need to understand before moving there?
I think you probably understand it better than most already.
Shit.
What?
No, it was like a good jab.
Well, no, it wasn't a jab.
Can you imagine if I would go to Britain and start British-splaining to people why Britain is great?
Mate, that's the only way they're going to listen. I'm not kidding. They're not going to hear it from another British person.
Oh my god! Like, can you imagine how triggered I would be if someone says British people have no culture?
Yeah, you can legitimately point out how they do. I am a foreigner. I can see that you have culture.
Yes, it's a culture of fairness, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You ended slavery, you twat.
Yeah, you could do all of this, and it would be very impactful. And you can say as an immigrant.
As an immigrant. Oh my god!
No, seriously, you could be quite influential in that way, man.
I would feel so dirty with myself.
Why? You're actively helping a people who are fucking idiots at the moment.
No, I know, but like to say as an immigrant, as if, if I don't say that, my opinion is worthless or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's how they view it. That's literally how they think your opinion is worth more because you're an immigrant. You should weaponize that shit.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I know, but what are you gonna do?
I do not want to think on their level because then how I would be different than they are. God, I really hate that thing. It's like I don't want to sink on their level, I want to be worse than them.
Well, there are some things to which that applies, and there are other things to which that is just being pretentious and like precious.
Man, I am generally starting to think that it's a struggle between me, you, and the NPCs.
Well, it might be, but I mean, I'm not even sure I'm winning it. So let's not count our chickens.
I mean, it's kind of fun because you get to see
Yeah.
all the units and stuff.
Yeah. I
Fucking heave! I really love the lore where every little gadget needs to be operated by a tech priest that says a little prayer and bursts on incense before.
It's very adorable, isn't it?
Yeah, Arch says no one would want to live in 40k. Like, I don't know, being an Inquisitor in 40k seems kind of cool.
It's dangerous. I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, but less boring, I guess.
Well, sure, but you probably got a low life expectancy on Inquisitors.
I'm not sure. I don't know. They get like power armor and they get like a big retinue. I think if you manage to get to the Inquisitor part, you're kind of safe. You can literally do whatever you want. Like, you can go to a planet and just requisition everything. You can rape a woman on the street and no one is going to say anything about it.
I'm sure that's...
No, it's lore. Like, it is a part of the lore. Like, the Inquisition can do literally anything. That no one outranks them. The only people that outrank an Inquisitor is another Inquisitor.
Yeah,
even the High Lords of Terra don't outrank them.
Like I said, I think that's overstating it, but I'm no expert, so...
Well, it's the only reason why you play Dark Heresy. You don't want your players to actually get the role of an Inquisitor, because then it's impossible to make campaigns for them.
Well, I will let Arch correct me and say yeah, no.
Where is Arch?
He's been working, isn't he? So he's sleeping.
I don't know, people in the chat agree with me.
Maybe the NPCs are getting fucked up by these impenetrable robots.
Why can't I produce mech boys? What, the robots are fighting each other?
No. Ah, my chaos spawns.
Am I the only one who, like, genuinely thinks that the Remainers have absolutely no faith in British people at all?
No. Yeah, there are lots of people who think that. But it's the most obvious thing about them, isn't it?
I genuinely don't get it. Like, your country used to be an empire that spanned half the globe.
Yeah.
You would think you might be good doing it. You know, I'm not saying you might do just as good economically outside of the EU, but you definitely do better. Like, when you got access to the ocean.
I think we'll do just fine.
I think the Remainers are going to be pissed off if the doom and gloom that they claim is going to appear isn't going to actually show.
Yeah.
And they are banking quite heavily on that doom and gloom.
Well, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, all the predictions have been wrong so far.
Yeah, there was just and what really annoys me is because the press is writing those dumb articles. Like, you see some Romanian posting a smug thing with like, oh look, no more medicine is going to go into Britain because the pharmaceutical companies don't know what to do. And blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, fuck off.
Imagine the EU just saying we're not going to give you medicine.
Yes. But not only that, like, as a Romanian, you should be more concerned about Deutsche Bank going bankrupt.
Yeah, right? Like, why isn't that a concern?
I keep telling them that, like, look, we got other pressing issues. And apparently there's like another German bank that's doing poorly and had to lay off a lot of staff recently.
Yes. Germany's on the brink of recession.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that, paying welfare for the entire Europe. Eventually it comes crashing down. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right? Miracle.
You know, the EU would have actually worked if they would have slowed it down and not go so just mad with conquest about it.
Yep.
Right now they're like, oh, let's go into Africa. Oh, let's take 4 more Eastern European states. It's like, isn't Britain leaving and you might not get their money? Wasn't they like the second biggest contributors?
Yeah, someone else is concerned.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm genuinely curious if it's human stupidity or just human greed.
Well, it's hard to tell. Oh, faction discovered. Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, it was just too fucking dangerous.
Oh, there's the Necron.
Yeah.
They got a lot of pew 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 pew.
Yeah. Oh fucking hell! It's fucked up. This thing I'm fighting. Oh god, they're fucking me up. Okay, I wasn't prepared for this. My front is collapsing.
Is there a plan B?
No, I wasn't expecting to encounter retreat and let them deal with the bloody the native units themselves. I guess is plan B.
Oh shit! Yeah, I met them as well. If I can play this in non-full screen. Oh, there we go. Now I can see the chat. Got a super chat. Nice to see you two relaxing for once, Patrick. Sorry, Volta Vespertine. The next UK election will be so glorious. It will give me an erection. Labour will be eradicated. Thanks God. Boris and Farage is invincible. No other way.
Yeah, I really hope Labour gets waxed.
Yeah, but it's going to be replaced by the Lib Dems, which is Labour on steroids. So.
Well, not really. They're not communists or raging communists, like knowing communists. They've been subverted, but I think we can subvert them back.
You think that?
Yeah, because they basically don't have any principles. They're arguing for my living standards. It's like, I don't care about your living standards.
I think you're way over optimistic on this. Like I heard
the Lib Dems are weak and malleable. They're interested in power. It's Labour that are going fucking full zealots.
I mean, I heard an old Labour lady speak, and she was just communist as hell. And she was like, "Oh, we're concerned about equality," and I'm like, "Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ, we've got a great society. Shut up." Like.
Well, I keep telling people, yeah, sure, equality under the law, but I want competition. I don't want people to be equal. Like, why is someone who is lazy and doesn't work should be equal to me, who I'm working 6 hours a day?
Yep.
Probably more.
totally fair question.
By the way, do you know how you destroy the labor theory of value?
Well, just by pointing out that it doesn't work.
No. I mean, yeah, but like, how would you tell a layman that is not into politics at all? How would you explain it?
Well, if you put a lot of labour into something like a mud pie,
Yeah.
the value of it is zero because value comes from demand and scarcity.
No, the way I explain it to someone who's dumb as a rock is like, look, if I take a very expensive piece of veal, like $2,000, you know, cow meat, and I, who am poisoning people by cooking, would spend 1 hour cooking it, I can actually decrease its value.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
So like labor is not only not valuable, it actually decreases, like ruins the object, the prime resource. And on the other hand, if you get Chef Gordon Ramsay or, you know, some other 3-star chef who just buys some average products from the market, he can increase their values exponentially.
Yeah.
And I've yet to hear anyone debunk that. I've yet to hear anyone give a counter argument to that.
Well, there isn't really one, is there? Well, what can you say?
The only counter argument was like, oh, $2,000 veal, oh, capitalism is so wasteful.
Capitalism can afford to be wasteful, unlike communism, which can't.
Well, it can, but for the ruling class.
Well, no, mate, the working classes of this country throw away food. They're currently obese. Like, we're not having a problem with food. I don't know where this obsession with, like, the bread thing. It's like, dude, everyone's... Yeah, exactly, my bread. It's like, what do you mean? It's my heart disease at the moment, you fucking lunatics. Like, bread? Fucking 50p for a loaf of bread. Fucking hell, man.
Don't get it. Why can't I produce mech boys?
Some sort of research, presumably.
No, I have the research, but whenever I want to build one, it's like 99 turns until one is finished.
Well, shit, I don't know.
Maybe the WoW level.
Oh, some little guardsmen are with their laser guns. Get fucked.
Do you know what they call it? They call it the flashlight.
Yeah, it looks like one.
No, the guardsmen, they nickname their weapons the flashlight because it's usually useless against anything else that's not a human.
Yeah, whatever it is that you're encountering.
Yeah. Have you seen the Rambo movie yet?
No.
Ah man, you're missing out.
Am I?
Well,
Is it that good? Well, I'm not saying it's not. I've not seen it.
the way they show how human trafficking works is so spot on and accurate to real life. It's harrowing. Like, I genuinely felt uncomfortable in that movie.
Hmm. Interesting.
And the entire movie, besides Rambo, everyone is a Mexican.
Everyone is Mexican.
Everyone is a Mexican, yes. And Rambo fights for Mexicans, avenges Mexicans, protects Mexicans, and he kills Mexicans. But the left is like, oh my god, he kills Mexicans! He kills human sex traffickers! Ah, the horror!
Oh no. Not human sex traffickers.
Not human sex traffickers, but human sex traffickers, they can vote Democrat. They can vote Democrat.
Yeah, surely. Are we trying to protect them? What's the problem with shooting sex traffickers? I don't know.
Man, like, honestly, I have never in my life thought that I would see the day when someone would defend fictional human sex traffickers. It was insane.
The left has gone totally fucking batty.
At what point do you take a step back and you just stop?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they don't seem to care about anything.
Yeah, they really don't have any values. They just have goals and principles.
Well, not
Sorry,
even
goals without principles.
principles. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, as far as I can see.
So, I'll tell you a Romanian story, and you tell me how would the intersectional feminists view this?
Go on then.
Okay, but it's a little bit of a complex story. A 13-year-old girl asked her friends to rape a 16-year-old girl because she stole her boyfriend.
It's madness. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm genuinely stumped.
I think they're trying to avoid the subject at all costs.
They were trying to avoid the subject.
I don't see what alternatives they have. Like, they don't want to talk about that, do they?
But like, who is oppressed in this story?
I don't know.
You know, like this girl is probably the anti-feminist. She's the only one that teaches men to rape.
It's pretty wild. Man, these Necrons are gonna screw me.
I'm going to try to flag them, but still opening a front.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a paint boy. Doc's tools. Syringe and a saw. I love I love how fast you responded. They'll avoid the subject.
Yeah, it's a terrible subject.
Oh no, it's completely fucked up, but I've never heard of something so stupid. Like, I'm generally thinking, like, so they're at the police station, you know, and it's like, why did you rape this girl? You see, officer, a 13-year-old told me. Like, can we get that in writing, please? Oh, they're leveling up on your ass.
I know.
Yeah, I understand that the Necrons are very powerful lore-wise as well.
Hmm. Well, I can believe it. Jesus.
Why don't you have a hero unit out here?
I guess because I don't know what a hero unit is, Vic. It's the first time I've played.
It's in the research tree, I guess.
Okay. Where is it in the building?
I don't know, I didn't play Chaos. You have to read that.
Okay. Neither did I. I guess I'll find out.
When is your kid going to school?
He's at school.
And are they teaching him bullshit?
Not that I'm aware of.
You should, you know, at least read his manuals and stuff just to be sure.
Well, I don't have an access to the curriculum.
Really?
But like, you know, the reading. Well, I mean, I haven't gone and looked for it, but like the reading that he brings home every night is fine.
Do you know what Halsey did with his kid?
No, what?
So his kid comes and asks him, Daddy, what's a socialist? He was just heading out, and it's like, a socialist is a bad person. kills people. So
Jesus.
he gets a phone call from the school, and apparently they were he had to make an essay about the black civil rights activist, and he googled it, and he basically says, yeah, the civil rights activist was a really nice guy, but then he became a socialist and started killing people. So the school wanted to have a word. Thing is that though, like, where is the lie? Socialists do kill people.
Yeah, they do. Man, these necrons are fucking shit. I should have built more ore mines earlier on.
Jesus.
Should we restart now? I know how to build up.
No, we'll play tomorrow because I need to get up to early in the morning for a doctor's checkup.
Why did you suggest we play a long game?
Well, I did play.
But yeah, but this is a long game, isn't it? It's not a short game. But it's cool, man. We'll play tomorrow.
I mean, I could play a little longer if you want, but I will drop out of like after 1 or 2 hours.
No, it's alright. You gotta get out, man.
Oh look, they got a hero unit, that Lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the hero units, they buff your other units. They also have like cool abilities, like if you have a psyker, he can create storms and shit.
Nice. Okay.
I got the weird boy.
Managed to take out one Necron unit, but Jesus. You've left. Okay.
Oh, he said that. You wanna?
Oh yeah, I hadn't left yet.
We should get other people to play.
Yeah, now I know what I'm doing. At least more than I did.
I mean, it's really simple. It's easy to catch on.
Yeah. Well, I just never played it before. That's all.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. We should get Rags to play it.
I don't know if it's his kind of game.
Didn't he play Civ with us, or was that Uzulu?
I think it was easily. I mean, he might want it.
Man, I'm really sad that you literally can't speak because you're afraid that it might be misinterpreted or get like into another joke. That's a problem.
It's just the way that the political atmosphere is at the moment. There's not a lot I can do about it.
Yeah, but I think it's always going to be like this. I don't know when it's going to change.
No, it's got to change eventually.
I mean, look at this. UK sex education lesson advises kids age 6 about touching their private parts.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do a video about it tomorrow. It's just absurd. My whole country's going mental, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, people are legitimately afraid to speak out because if you speak out against it, it's like, oh, you're anti-LGBT.
Yeah, there's a civil war going on in the TERF community with the trannies.
And the TERFs are losing.
The trannies are definitely being more violent.
But it's not only that, like, the word has already moved on. It's not, it's in the transgender community as well. It's like the classic transgender people that want to go from male to female versus the non-binary bullshit.
Yeah.
And the non-binary bullshit, to me, it looks just like people who don't want to put an effort into transitioning but get all the benefits.
Yep.
It's like the trans-trenders, as we used to call them.
Yeah. That's legit. That's legit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you know, it's really mad, actually. It's really mental.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's properly Soviet.
No, but think about it this way. Like, if you had a time machine and you'd go back, not even like 10 years, like 6 years in the past, and you would write a book about the future, no one would buy it because they would think you're full of shit. Like, they would say this book is way too sci-fi for them. Like, there's no way any of that thing will happen.
All right, I'm gonna head off, man.
All right, thanks for playing, and
no worries, we'll play again.
Yeah, maybe we can get even more people to make it more interesting, so we can play against us.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Right.
See you later.
Speak to you later, man. Bye.
All right, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.